Where is pen number 8? Where is my calculator?
Hi guys, my name is Gaby. Welcome to my channel.
Hi! Today's video is going to be special because I will be answering the 8 pen questions. Special thanks to Simone and Leon Likes to bring the community together for this event. Without further ado, let's get started with our first questions. When and how did your fountain pen journey begin? It must be around 2022. I stumbled across a video from Jet Pens where I think it was Stephanie who shows her collections of fountain pens, and it got me surprised because it was a broken fountain pen. I think she broke it somehow, but it was interesting because I thought fountain pen is expensive. So I'm from Indonesia, and fountain pen is not very common to the public here. You can buy fountain pens in major bookstore, which is only 1 or 2. They sell it, but my understanding before that was that fountain pen is expensive instrument of writings that you buy as a gift or being used as bosses because they're quite expensive. So I didn't know that there are actually fountain pens that are cheap and available and can be bought. So that one particular video from Jet Pens actually got me introduced. Then we had a Christmas party, and one of my friend we're supposed to exchange gift, and one of my friend, which is Shella asked me, it was like, I have to give a gift for you. I'm your secret Santa, and what do you want to have, because I have no idea what to get you. So I told her to get this pen, which is a platinum preppy. It's a blue one. I was just curious how it writes. And yeah, she bought it for me as my secret Santa in 2022. I didn't know how to use fountain pen, so for the first few months, I kind of write it upside down like this because I don't know. I mean, like, I used to use like a pen, like a ballpoint, and normally you kind of like have to hold it really high. So when I hold it really high, the fountain pen the ink doesn't come up. So I didn't know that. So I just basically wrote it upside down until I saw another video, I think from Holy Grail Pen or something like that, and they basically explained that this side has to be on top. So, and then it's probably because of my angle. So once I adjusted my angle a little bit, you know, in the sleeping positions, maybe like around, I don't know, 60 degrees, it was fine. It writes fluently. That's why I ended up buying another preppy. I love preppy. I don't know why. I think they're amazing. And then so I bought another platinum Hufflepuff. I bought it somewhere from Stationery Pal. It's an online website that I have it shipped from China to Indonesia. Favorite inks in the beginning. What are your go-to inks now? In the beginning, I like the blue black of platinum preppy, so I kind of stick with the original cartridge. And then I also at the same time, after this preppy, I also bought the Twisby Echo, and I experimented. I bought this it's called Iroshizuku Inaho, and I love this ink. I heard it's discontinued, so this is basically the last bottle that I have. I don't know whether I can get another bottle or maybe like a dupe of the inks because I love it so much. It's in my Twisby Echo for almost 2 years. It always writes beautiful. What is your go-to ink now? I would say I still basically maintain the basics. The preppy, at the moment I'm using the carbon black, so I bought the carbon black ink with the cartridge. I love it, and then I decided to buy another bottle. So these days my go-to inks are these two, so the Inaho and the platinum carbon black. I do have a lot of other inks and they're amazing, but for my dailies, those are my go-to. How have your ink and pen taste changed over time? In the beginning, I kinda always spare some money every month to get the new ink and try around, you know, like, oh, let me get the purple one, or like, should I try like bold pink ones, or maybe brown, and then maybe some gray thunderstorm, and maybe the one with the sheen and the one with the shimmer. It's exciting, you know. Also a lot of Iroshizuku, because obviously I love the first one. However, I realized that I kinda mainly use my carbon black for my day-to-day writing because it is super vivid, that I can read from distance, so I kinda stick with, yeah, again, those two inks. So the other inks are kind of neglected. Sometimes I use them just for fun, but yeah, mainly for day-to-day writing, I use the carbon black and the Inaho. Number 4, are there inks and pens that you have yet to try but would like to? Yes, definitely. I would like, as you can see, these are all like, it's all steel nibs. And I would love to actually try some of those with golden nibs. I mean, coming from a ballpoint users, these pens are such a great relief to my hands. So I'm curious how the gold nibs one are different compared to the ones that I have right now. I mean, you know, I'm grateful to have ever found this steel nibs one. I think they write wonderfully. I doubt that there are actually still an improvement that can be made from these pens, but judging from everyone that actually owns those golden nibs pen, yeah, I would like to try. Maybe someday I would go to, when I go abroad, if I see like a shop specialized in fountain pen where I can try to write, I'll probably go and try. But in Indonesia at the moment, I think it's kind of impossible, because other than, you know, like Parker's and Lamy, those big name ones being sold in the bookstores, you kind of have to buy it online, which costs a bit more. Like sometimes it's double the price than the original one, and you can't try it, so you kind of have to buy it and decided to like it anyway. So for me, it's kind of like a bit too expensive if I have to buy them without trying it first. Maybe in the future, if I get a chance to go abroad to try it out in some of those specialized fountain pen shop, I'll get one of them. What is your Holy Grail pen? I would say I would like to have Kyuseido Kakari, and probably the Platinum 3776 Sense of Komodo. Both of them, I think Kyuseido Kakari is only available in Japan, and the Platinum 3776 Sense of Komodo is probably limited editions to US only. But I think those pens are beautiful. I kind of realized that I like demonstrator, or at least a pen that I can actually see the inside, so that I can see the inks slushing around. I mean, I bought this one because I'm a Hufflepuff, obviously. I thought I'm going to like it, but I ended up not using it that much because it's a solid color. I can't see inside it. It's not making me excited about anything, you know. So I keep it at the moment. I mean, I bought it already anyway. But yeah, in the future, my Holy Grail pen definitely are those that more like a demonstrator one.
Future Gaby here. I forgot to mention the Lamy Vista Black editions and the Sailor Pro Gear Northern Lights Blue. I think they are beautiful, but they are exclusive to Gule Pen, so it's kind of a holy grail because I couldn't get it unless I buy it directly from
Number
the
6,
US.
how many pens do you currently own? I actually have 8. So I have 2 Platinum Preppy, and then I also have this one, it's called Platinum Little Shooting Stars in Hufflepuff. And then I have the Twisby Swipe, and then I have the Twisby Echo. I have 1 Pilot Petit one, and then 2 Pilot Kakuno. So one is blue and the other one is pink. But I somehow lost my pink one. I don't know where I put it. So anyway, so I guess it's a 7 at the moment. Hopefully I'll find my pink pen, my pink Pilot Kakuno somewhere near the future. Number 7, do you have a limit on pens or inks in your collection? Is it the number? Is it the feeling? When do you know that you have reached your maximum? This is a really difficult question for someone who likes to collect things. Obviously, if it is possible, I would like to collect all the Sailor Pro Gear because they are so beautiful. I would like to have Twisby Echo with all the colors available because I love the pen. The Pilot Custom Urushi Vermilion is beautiful. The Namikyu Kari Royal is beautiful. I also still want to have the Kyuseido Kakari, the Holy Grail one. But unfortunately, I have to realize, or I have come to realizations, but that daily I use 3 probably. So let's say if I get my hands on the Kyuseido Kakari, I'll probably leave out like one of these at home and use this instead with the Kyuseido Kakari. So it's a waste, you know, because I love them, you know. They're not the most expensive pen or the most beautiful, but I really love them. They make my writing experience better. It's much better compared to ballpoints and other writing instruments. So, do I have a limit? I don't think so, but I try to force myself not to overdo it because it's going to be a waste. Question number 8. Consequently, what would you do if another pen or ink came along? Oh, the hardest questions of them all. If it is a demonstrator or if it is something like insanely beautiful and I can't resist it and I love to write with it, I'll probably buy it. Yeah, I will probably won't be able to hold myself. I don't have self-control for things that are beautiful, you know. I love to collect. But of course, it also depends on whether I have the budget or not. If I don't have the budget, I will probably not going to buy them. So this is me answering the 8 pen questions. Go check the video that is being posted yesterday by Anita Anglin, and stay tuned for the video that's going to be posted by Claire Coco Photography 454. I'll link their channel and videos in my descriptions down below. I see you guys in my other videos. Once again, thank you Simone and Leon Likes and everyone. So nice to finally see you all. I'm glad that I'm not alone in this community of fountain pen lovers. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe. I see you in the next one.